What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am currently chilling in my new Vert, and I love it. I don't know why I was so nervous about getting a convertible. I'm so happy with this car. After driving it more, it definitely needs an alignment, but I kind of knew that anyway since the previous owner threw on the stock suspension, and it was after he took his stuff off, so I doubt he would get an alignment knowing that he wants to sell it. It pulls just a tiny bit to the left when I'm driving it, but it's very, very little, and the power is great. The engine seems healthy. Oil pressure checks out. There's no leaks in the radiator. I'm just having so much fun, and I'm having a blast rolling around in California with the top down. I also knew that I wanted another 350Z as a seat time car, but I'm excited that having a Vert is switching it up a bit, you know, versus getting the same exact setup that I have with the Barbie car in Florida. Today, I'm going to be taking these stock wheels off. They've been driving me crazy, even though I've only had the car for like 24 hours right now. I'm gonna be throwing my 326 wheels on this thing. I have extra ones from the RX-7, and I'm definitely gonna get this car its own wheels, but for now I'm gonna rock the 326 power ones. We organized the shop, and I also found a couple other things I could throw in here. I have another wheel I'm gonna throw in. It's an NRG one that is neochrome, and I think it's gonna look so good. I do love that this shade of pink and purple just goes so well with everything neochrome, because neochrome really does have like these two shades in it primarily. So I am stoked that this is a car I can very easily add neochrome to. My first 24 hours with the Vert have been so awesome. I'm also wanting to do an oil change. It's just a smart thing to do with a new car, and I'm planning on tracking this thing in a few days. The shop is finally getting clean. These are all the fluids that are about to go in the 3-rotor. We have Sailor 7 back there. Oh, and who is that? Oh, is that our list?
Yeah, this is it.
I officially have a whiteboard now for all of my cars. This is honestly really satisfying to look at, just because I feel like all of these different things are usually just in my head. So at least with them on a board, I feel
Doesn't this look all about
better.
right?
It does, it looks good. I am determined to start driving more in general, and what I should have been doing for a long time now is having this go-kart parked at the go-kart track, and keep it there so I can just go up and rip some laps whenever I want. So that is definitely a goal of mine, is to get this thing running again. It's literally been parked for years, which is very sad. This cart is a 125cc TAD cart. It is so fast. I did a lot of training in it when I was racing in rallycross, and it's just been sitting. So definitely gonna get that up and running. So we added it to our board here. Okay, so getting back to the temporary new wheels for this car. I am stealing my 326 power wheels from my RX-7. My RX-7's being very nice and letting me borrow them until I get wheels for this car. I'm gonna be running 245 in the rear and 225 in the front. So the white ones are the front. These are 225 4018, and then these, of course I'm adding neon yellow to my car. You guys know me by now, but these are 245 4018, and they're all the Kumo tires PS91 compound that I always run on my drift cars. We already had these mounted next door, which was super convenient. Fingers crossed that I can get these wheels to look good on the stock suspension with the few options for spacers that I already have in my shop. The white ones that are the 225s are gonna be going in the front. These are 18 by 9.5, and then the neon yellow ones are 18 by 10.5. Hopefully I can make them work. Why does this always happen? The car has the like security lock lug nuts on it that you need that special socket for. Every time I need one, it disappears from the shop. So I'm gonna start with the oil change first, and Chris is going to run and get one of those sockets now, just so I can stay productive. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, I'm gonna wait to show you, but I may have some extra 326 power lug nuts around the shop, and they're the crazy, obnoxious, like spiky ones, so I'm excited to put those on this car. and put the back on jacks as well, just so that while I'm waiting for the oil to drain, I can start swapping the wheels out. Because Chris already got back with the socket. And just so that this goes a little faster, I'm gonna let the car warm up for a few minutes.
I was thinking about you, like drinking at some TV. Felt like I was shrinking. One more sip and here we go.
The top are my new ones, so maybe like 10 millimeters bigger, maybe a little under 10 millimeters bigger, but I think that's gonna look a lot better. All right, these are what I was really excited about, my 326 power lug nuts. These are gonna look so good. Sockets that have a really strong plastic on the inside, can you please let me know? I know there's a lot of sockets that have plastic on the outside to protect your wheels, but I'm trying to protect the lug nuts themselves. I literally cringe every time. Like, I don't mind doing it by hand, but if something doesn't exist on the market like that already, I'm going to make it, because I think about it every time. Like, bracket balls are made out of that really, really hard rubber compound. Even something like that on the inside would be amazing. Too excited because I do know that these wheels are just temporary because they belong to the 3-rotor, but I can still be excited about the transformation now until I get the wheels that are going to actually be for this car made or figured out. I really haven't even started looking for this car yet, but this looks so sick, you guys. I love it. Already adding my signature color on everything per usual. This is the first car that initially I wasn't thinking of adding any neon yellow, or at least not as a main color. I know that's shocking, but now, oh no, I might have ruined that idea, because now that I see it with neon yellow, I am digging it. I really want to put the car on the ground to see how it's gonna sit, but the car is on jacks all around right now, and I gotta get back to the oil change. So I did get a new plug, and I'm using a copper washer instead of the normal ones that come with the plugs. And for my filter, I just got a K&N Performance one. Those are my lovely neighbors. laughing so hard right now because fitment is still so whack on this car. Look how embarrassing that is. I feel like it looks like I'm going off-roading. I guess I never realized how high stock Z suspension is. Maybe just because every Z is lowered. Fitment is driving me nuts right now, especially from, like, look, this lower angle. Look at that gap. Oh my gosh. You guys thought the Brat Bunny was bad. No. For sure, these wheels look so much better. So that's a plus. And my spacer actually worked out pretty nicely. Aside from the gap right there. Spacer-wise, I think this is pretty great. I'm gonna be doing my first track day on the car with the stock suspension, which I'm not really sure what I'm in for. It will be interesting, that is for sure. I'm not gonna dip my new suspension here in time, and I think it'll be pretty cool anyway to have a before-after comparison. So I will be drifting on the stock suspension. It is cool having the car so high because my Z in Florida is so slammed that I'm like, right when I put my foot out, I'm on the ground. So it's kind of nice to have a little step down. I love these wheels, and I love the fact that it's just adding more of like my normal colorway onto the car. I'm really excited about this new convertible journey. I keep saying this, but I did not expect myself to love it as much as I am already, and I haven't even really started building onto it that much. The one thing keeping me sane right now is knowing that I'm going to the track Saturday, so I can't wait. There's still definitely a few more things I need to do. Because the stock suspension was swapped back on before it was sold to me, I definitely want to bolt check everything. I still want to try and get a fire tune on the car before I actually head to the track, and I want to cut the wire for traction control. With the welded diff, it just makes the engine bog, and it's super weird until you turn it off, and like every single time I get going, I just sometimes forget to turn it off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And it would just be nice to get in the car, turn it on, and not have to deal with that. And I'm really trying to get an anchor kit on the car before I head out. So I'm talking to GK Tech right now, and really it's just a matter of if it's gonna get here in time, since shipping's a little unpredictable at the moment. Oh, and one more thing that I can do today. Some of you guys might know just how obsessed I am with all things neochrome, and I'm gonna try and bring that stuff back, okay? And I have this wheel, and I think it's gonna look amazing in the car. I'm gonna put this on real quick. There we go. I love it. It is an older wheel, so it already has quite a few marks and everything on it, so I'll probably end up getting another one, but I like it. Of course I like it. We got rainbow flake in here, and we got some neochrome, so I love it. See what I was saying about how like the color purple and pink that is on this car is in neochrome? It matches so well, so I can't wait to keep adding neochrome pieces to this car. Alright, well that is it for this video. I am so happy so far with the convertible 350Z, and we are now another day closer to track day, so I will see you in the next video.